Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomized. I am Buffer. I'm flying solo today, and we have finally made it to Gerudo Valley. So, I have been... So I've already completed the Spirit Temple. So theoretically, I would not normally need to come this way. But, in spite of that, just because I accomplished everything the Desert Colossus has to offer, does not mean that Gerudo Valley is dead to us, because Gerudo Fortress itself has a ton of items within it. Yeah, Gerudo Valley itself has a ton of items within it, and that's not even counting the Gerudo Training Grounds, which is where we're going next. Since the Forest Temple only really had the wallet upgrade in it, nothing else was really too great. Also, that jump should not be possible for a horse, but it is, and it's been done. But, since the Forest Temple didn't really have a whole lot in it, dang it, I was really hoping I'd be able to lift these up since I have the Silver Gauntlets, but I do need the hammer to break those. But, no. So, hopefully, we'll at least clear out the fortress and maybe some of the training grounds and see how much we can get done. I'm gonna leave Epona out here. I don't want to bring her into this mess. You know what? Due to the murky environment, let's change your clothes a bit. We'll see how this goes. Unfortunately, I did have to come here at nighttime. Here we go. Yeah, this is hands down my favorite track in the game. There's a lot of great music in this game, but this is above and beyond. So, normally, we're not supposed to be here. We're not allowed to be here. We are a man. They do not like man. So the first thing we're going to do in this stealth mission is run up and get caught. Side note, do not take this step if you do not have the hook shot. Blech. Because this puts me closer to the initial start point. There's a bunch of items I could get here, and I'm going to wait a minute here. Hold on, I gotta make sure I have something. Perfect, I do have it. But this makes me closer to my goal, which is the entrance right there. There's a bunch of stuff I can do in here, but this is where I want to go. Is that entrance right there. So if you'll excuse me. Walk it off, you'll be fine. This game's very fickle about what height does damage. So, you talk to the carpenter outside, and oh, my men are all missing. In the middle, like, there were lots of babes here, and we wanted to come join them, but they don't like us because we're men. And then there are these guys. Oh, I don't have the right sword equipped. Let me fix that. So, the Gerudo swordswoman, wielding their powerful scimitars. So, these guys are normally...
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Ow. What the... Yeah, these are normally a relatively challenging fight, but as I just demonstrated on accident, they have a move that if they hit you with, will instantly capacitate you. The idea being they basically hamstring you and take you down, and they rearrest you. Of course, I goofed and got hit by it. These guys are normally a pretty challenging fight, but if you know what you're doing, they're really not that rough. If you know what you're doing and you aren't a fool like me, back them into a corner, because I'll try doing all sorts of dodgy stuff. And basically, you're just trying to exploit gaps in their animation and hit them where you can. Look, I'm over 100, finally! Only took forever. Thanks for your key, babe. Have fun. Sorry about all the stab wounds. I'm not that sorry. Whoa, you came here to save me? I'm a guy. I don't like them because they're mean. This stupid, side-swept emo haircut. So I have a very specific pattern through here. You can really rescue these guys in any order, but I have a particular pattern. There's a fairy fountain down there. If you play the Song of Storms and you want it, I don't care so much for it. I don't need it all that much. I don't remember how many items are here. I know that there's at least a heart piece. And a couple of other items along the way, but... well, there's what's normally supposed to be a heart piece. How's everybody doing? Today's been a pretty good day. Got some stuff done. Bought the second half of the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Which some would say is a mistake, but I don't know, I can probably sink 20 hours into 2 games. Because I sure won't be spending that time on 6 or 7, I'll tell you that. That's another one down. Another one bites the dust. Do. Another one bites the dust. So this place gave me a lot of anxiety during my earliest playthroughs. Simply because the idea of getting caught and going back to the beginning was so frightening. But truth be told, it's really not that big of a deal. Trying to remember which way I'm supposed to go from here. I think I can go down there or in here. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna take care of this right now. Is the long shot gonna take me? Is the hook shot gonna take me all the way to the other side? No. Okay, so I'll do it. Like this one. Hi. And then I'll hit that one. And then I'll take me over here. Yeah, I've got this place fairly well memorized. I was supposed to go the other way first. This is fine. So there's another guard this way. You just wait. Shoot her in the head. Don't worry, she'll be okay. An arrow to the head is non-fatal. We all know that. Hey, you're a young man. Young man. I have no idea where you came from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters have the problem. You guys like that? It's my deep man voice. Or deep lady voice. I mean, I don't discriminate. You did a great job defending your spot. That torch did not do a great job defending you, though. Oh, that took you a while to acknowledge that I helped you. Yeah, ungrateful punk. Alright, 3 down, 1 to go. So, you spent a whole lot of time sneaking your way through all of this, but, you only need to rescue the carpenters. Once you've done that, you gain the freedom to walk around freely. And again, normally it's something you do, before you go to the... It's normally something you do before you go to the Haunted Wasteland and Desert Colossus, but, you know, everything's all out of order and all that. Ah, yes. You're my last one. Perfect. Speak to me! I don't care what you say. Fighting! Rinse, lather, and repeat. This is really... These guys are a bigger deal in Majora's Mask, but... I mean, they're still dangerous if you're not careful, but... Or reckless. Listen, babe, I don't know where you think you're going, but, you're about to have a very bad headache. And through the roof. So, we just watched her face through the ceiling. Does this mean that all of the Gerudo are ghosts? Asking for a friend. I've seen your fine work. The exalted Naburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. She's second in command to the great Ganondorf. Oh, no! I'm in. So, it's a membership card, and I've always had this image that I just pin it to my tunic. Also, I understand that Naburu is supposed to be like your leader and thus like the prettiest one. I've always thought this one was prettier than Naburu, but that's neither here nor there. Big, strong, sexy women. So how's everybody else doing? See, now that And now that we're friends, they'll talk to me. It's like, from now on you're one of us, and they all say the same thing. They all have no personality. For the longest time, I thought these ones were men, because I wasn't paying attention. That's alright. And now we can enjoy the greatness that is this music. Now, there is a horse archery minigame up this way. Let's go ahead and we can do that. Today's going to be a lot of just like peripheral stuff. Mostly because I don't have the long shot, so I can't finish the forest temple. I also came to the realization after I looked at the altar and all of the and where the locations of all the medallions and stuff are. Realistically, if I get the hammer, I don't have to do the fire temple at all. And if I get the items I need for Ganon's tower, all I have to do is the water temple to get my last medallion. And once that's done, I can just go into Ganon's tower. I may not have to do the fire temple at all. I might still do it, but... Hey, speak to me. We can score 1,000 points? Yeah, let's try for 20 rupees. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I'm up to 920. So you get something for 1,000, you get something for 1,500. I don't know if you have to do them in 2 separate rounds, but... Alright. Okay. Oh, I didn't release that, but okay, I guess I only get 1 lap. Alright, cool. Well, you know what? I got something that got... I paid 20 rupees for a bundle of arrows. I mean, it's technically still a you took me off your horse. You took me off my horse. Put me back on my horse. Alright, I'm ready to go now. Let's try it again. Alright, here we go. Alright, let me readjust my seat. I almost got it the first time. I can probably do it again. Alright, I whiffed an arrow, and I missed a pot, so I'll have to hit that one all the way back. Alright. Slow down, opponent. Oh, I'm definitely not doing it this time. Definitely not this time. Not even close. I got way closer last time. Not quite impressive my butt. Hold on. Let me try again. Alright, here we go. So, I'm sorry if this gets a little repetitive, but I'm at that point now where I gotta check everything. You never know what something useful could be. Alright, I'm definitely not getting it this time. I'll have to get 100s on almost every other one of my shots. And okay. Nope. Definitely not. Alright, you know what? I'll cut to a successful run. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, we're there. We're there, boys and ladies. And not boys or ladies. Alright, we got it. What we get? Well, that isn't that a pleasant surprise. Well, that doesn't bode well. Oh my word. Alright, I put all that effort in to a damn bloopy. Oh, I'm going to vomit. Just sheer rage. Oh, God. So, I have made the decision about what it is I'm going to play next. It's gonna be fun. So I hope it's gonna be fun. But I mean, it'll be neat. I'm gonna like it a whole lot. That's a lovely chili you're making. I don't imagine that this series has much longer to go. Again, I got a couple dungeons and, of course, the final dungeon. But beyond that, I'm not too sure how much else I have left. Okay. Here we go. We'll just. Perfect. So, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go grab that. Anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. There's a lot of, like, I know it doesn't seem like I have been, but I have been. My frustration, it comes from joy. Yes, that's what it is. Definitely not actual anger at the garbage that I'm getting. Yeah. If I'm a little quiet this time, I apologize. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. We've covered most of the topics. I do believe I've covered most everything I wanted to say about Gerudo Valley. Other than I really enjoyed spending time here in my. Yes! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ah! Oh, that's good. That's real good. Oh man. Oh geez, that's phenomenal. Okay, awesome. That means the entire water temple is now able to be done. I don't need to sweat that at all. That makes that's great. That's wonderful news. I'm really excited about that. I'm so happy. Awesome. So of all the silly things, young me loved the long shot. It was one of my favorite items, mostly because when you normally hook shot onto something with the normal hook shot, it just does the little zoom out, pull you in kind of thing. But the long shot adds a new dynamic possible option for the camera, and that's real cool. I think that's real cool. I could have sworn there was a heart piece up there. Oh no, just a big rupee. I think that box might have been the heart piece. The one over there. Okay. I might have to look at a checklist after this episode, but I think we'll be fine. Alright. I've noticed my sound is kind of borking out a little bit. Hopefully that's not a sign of bad things to come. I've made a couple of runs. Oh, here. Yeah, let's try the Gerudo Training Grounds. No, I ran into some problems in other randomized runs where the ROM would break a little bit. Sometimes they were minor. Other times they were not so minor. Things like, for example, the audio borking out a little bit. Or the songs that you play on the ocarina just not What? What? I just got a frog! Well, cool. Guess if I get more of that, we'll just... Oh, good. If I get more of that, we'll just do some of the Goron stuff next time. But, no, Yeah, no, blah, 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 blah. No, I had a problem. Ah, here we go. So the... Well, one story at a time, Jeff. No, I had an issue at one point where my ROM broke in such a way that if I played songs that my inventory said I had, the effect of the song would not activate. I could play the Song of Time and it would do nothing. I would play my warp songs and they would take me nowhere. And I hadn't done the Shadow Temple on that run, which meant that my save was effectively dead. That's another heart container. Okay, I'm definitely going to be ending the game with 20 hearts, which will be the first time that's ever happened. But yeah, no, I would try playing songs that would lead to that were supposed to allow me to make progress, and instead they would do nothing. And I hadn't beaten the Shadow Temple at that point, so that run was actually dead because I could not access the Shadow Temple with the Song of Time. It'll be very important for me to know this song in the future. But no, so for the second song, for the second story, the Gerudo Training Grounds. This is a bonus dungeon. The whole idea here is supposed to be, this is where, like, this is supposed to be where, like, the best Gerudo once trained. Like, I believe it was rumored that Ganondorf actually completed, what the hell? Oh. Like, I believe it was rumored that Ganondorf actually completed this place when he was here, because for those of you that are not aware, okay, we'll just not grab that ledge then. But for those of you that are not aware, Ganondorf is the Gerudo King. He's the first male born in 100 years and all that mythological bananas. Alright, get to the other side. Get there quickly. Nope. Alright, there we go. Yeah, but it was rumored that Ganondorf completed all this himself. Now, I don't remember where I heard that rumor, but I do remember hearing it. There's going to be a lot of stories from me that are like that because my memory is bananas. Maybe don't play the Song of Time while I'm on the box. That's a recipe for disaster. What is up there? Oh, you know, I think that's a key. Yeah, no, there are 9 small keys in this dungeon. Oh, I was convinced I missed that. And there's the hammer. Fire Temple accessible and available for completion. Yeah, no, there are 9 small keys in this dungeon. And you need all of them. God, my phone going off. Hey, look, a huge rupee, and I actually have a wallet space for it. And no, no, you actually need all 9 of the small keys to access everything here. Finally, a small key. This is normally where you get the ice arrows, because the ice arrows are not required in the long run for anything. Alright, so if I have the small key now, is it supposed to loop around, because you're not supposed to be able to do that, or are you supposed to be able to do that? I left the room. Does that reset all the silver rupees? Dang it! Okay. And then we'll cut back in here. There we go. Remember, kids, complete the room before you leave the room. Oh, I need to pick a platform. Okay. What am I doing? I have you now. Yeah. I know there are 9 small keys here. This is normally a bonus dungeon where you get the ice arrows. Which are not required in any way, and quite frankly, not worth it. You complete this area for the satisfaction of completing it. You don't complete it for the ice arrows. It's mostly bragging rights. And some really cool useless arrows. Oh! The Song of Time does not warp the block you are standing on. Duly noted. Alright. I'm gonna set myself with a challenge. With the amount of hearts that I have, I bet I can complete this room before... I bet I can complete this room before my timer runs out. Come on. Yeah. I don't know why this game thought it was a good idea to limit you to just the hook shot underwater instead of giving you access to your sword like Twilight Princess does. But, I mean... in the long run, it's not that bad. I don't mind it. Come on. Ah, you freaking clam. So, another Let's Player, I'm not going to name any names, appear to have some consistent issues with the clams in here. I couldn't, for the life of me, tell you why. They are not that difficult to deal with, but, I mean, hey, it's a clam. And you just maneuver around to the point of their mouth that's the most open. It's really not that big a deal. It's not as difficult as other people make it. Alright, my timer's actually starting to get a little low. I better speed this along. I'm fairly certain my timer will reset if I take off the iron boots. Let's find out. It did not. Alright, I believe this... Oh, there's a current in here. There we go. Alright, let me up. I said let me up. There we go. Yeah, but basically the Gerudo Training Grounds is supposed to be like the prelude to Ganon's Castle in the vein of, yeah, everything you've done here, everything you've done up to this point you'll be doing again here. Okay. Well, you know what? I can't complain. We got the long shot in the fortress and the freaking hammer here. Like, we are doing great so far. I'm gonna hold on to. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to this key. I'm not gonna use it in that center room yet. But basically, we will not be done with this place until I get that chest out of the center room. Which again means this will be another long one, folks. So make sure you buckle in, get some popcorn for Buffer Mental the movie. Does stupid stuff. I'm Buffer, and welcome to Jackass. Oh, fortunate that I found the hammer, because now I can complete this room. I keep trying to use the D-pad. It does not work like that on this controller. Alright, here we go. Oh, perfect, you slipped. So I forgot the hammer does that to you guys. Yeah, no. Megaton Hammer. Severely underrated item. I never appreciated this as a kid. It's... When I get to the Water Temple, I'll talk more about why this is an underrated item, but it's... I don't know. For a hammer that looks so normal and meek, it's pretty rad. And people don't talk about the ability to swing horizontally with it. Because if you press the button, that's what it does. But if you do a quarter circle forward with your control stick, you do the half swing. Does it have any real purpose? No, it's slower than the normal swing and less effective. It's simply for cool factor. Ha, not this time. Not after the well. Alright, cool. So another chest. This dungeon I don't believe has a map or key, or a map or compass in it, so you won't be finding any of those. Which of course means navigation is going to be a bit of a pain, but I mean, so be it. I'm also 90% certain we're going to find the final ice chest in here. There's only one left in the game that I haven't found. Ah, this is the challenge where you're supposed to shoot the eye statue. Yep, you gotta do it all in one rotation. I always thought this place was really neat. I never actually dedicated any time to it because as a kid, you don't do that. As a kid, you don't usually, you know, check out every little nook and cranny. You usually do the minimum required stuff, and so like, oh, side dungeon, meh. Bonus quest, meh. But no, I think the concept of this place is actually real cool. Excellent. Now get me out of here. Now, I know that the ledge up here has the Scarecrow song on it. If I can get Navi to fly up there. Come on. Alright, here, let's see if Unless I just have to do it when I get back around up to that side. Yeah, okay. Frickin' Pierre. Being a butt. Alright, it's fine. So circle around. The one thing I wish they had done differently with this dungeon is the theme, because they use the Dodongo's Cavern / like the cave, the cave theme is Deku Tree, but like they use Dodongo Cavern's music for this, and I don't know. I feel like it would have been a good opportunity to do like some lesser version of the Spirit. I already went in this room. Some lesser version of the Spirit Temple theme or something like that. I think that would be neat. Instead, we just got generic grumble cavern noise, which was fine for Dodongo's Cavern because it was a generic cavern filled with dinosaurs. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking. I have the same problem with the Cave of Ordeals in Twilight Princess. And by extension, the Cave of Shadows in the HD version. Although I have a bigger beef with the Cave of Shadows for other reasons. These doors are also really cool, by the way. I think this is it cannot go understated how cool I think this area is. Alright. So we have a problem. I know that there's a fake ceiling in one of these. I don't remember which room it is, but there's a fake ceiling I can climb above. Good, another key. One of these has a fake ceiling. That's not it. I'm fairly certain it's in one of the corners. I don't know. Maybe I'll Google it. Maybe I'll just spend every waking minute of you guys' time looking around. And I don't believe I've gotten enough keys to get all the way through, but I know that I'm making some good headway. Damn it. The end of an era. Yes. That's when you come in from the other side. And this puts me... Okay. I need 2 more keys to be able to get to the center room. Alright, you know what? I will be right back. Alright, so the internet was no help. It just said, yeah, look around for a fake ceiling. Aha! I found it! It only took me like 15 minutes of research. And trial and error. And it was a waste! I'm out! I said nope. No. 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 I'm angry. I'm mad. I wasted all that time hunting for something that isn't even... okay. Alright. I need more keys. Need more keys. Okay. Alright. Say hello to another room, a challenge room. So like there's a timer here. I'm not sure what happened. Like I know that you automatically like drop out of the room and you lose some health for failing to meet the timer. But like what happens? Does like does like sand fill up the entire room? Does a spiked ceiling drop on top of you? It's never really described or alluded to. Okay, what do we got? Good, another key. Let's continue along this path and see what else we can find. Alright, so this room is a maze with fire. Ow. And this room would normally be a little bit trickier without the long shot. But I have it now, so that's neat. Alright, go this way. Whoa! Ow. I heard a wall master. I don't like that. That's just rude. Yeah, no. So, I hope the reward we get out of this is actually going to be better than the ice arrows. I mean, it already is because we're walking out of here with at least the hammer. Ow. Like we have the hammer and the long shot now. Both of the dungeons that I was waiting to access, I now have complete access to. So that's good. Take me through the fire. Through the fire and flames, we'll carry... Ow! Alright. Alright, come on. I said, come on. Alright. Alright. So there's no... Yeah, alright, perfect. Yeah, there's no chest in this room, but it leads to it. I've already completed the challenge. You don't have to keep setting me on fire. I've already completed that challenge, so we come in here and... Oh look, more Wolfos. Dead. Wolfos. So many Wolfos. Dead. Dead. Mondo dead. So I kind of glossed over it in the rooms where in the areas where they were before. But, fake doors. You can tell they're fake because, first of all, they stick out of the wall, and second of all, they have no doorknob. There's a number of ways you can deal with that. You can deal with that by smashing it with a hammer, hitting it with some bombs. There's a good variety of ways to deal with that nonsense. But again, neither here nor there. Okay. Gotcha. Fake walls. They are abound in this place. And now we're back in the eyeball room. And while I'm up here, I might as well reactivate Pierre. Or might activate... Bleh. Might as well activate Pierre while I'm here. If you're wondering, my Scarecrow song is just X circle triangle. Repeat until complete. Yeah. This is where you normally get that hint about the hidden room. And 50 rupees that are completely worthless to you. Alright. Can't be that mad. Can't be that mad. I can be mad. Just not that mad. So, 50 rupees there. Let me come out. Ow. Yeah, see? Bad texture wrapping on this side. On the other side, it's pretty good. So, it's important when you clear out things in the rooms in this area. They generally stay clear. I have no reason to be... Luckily, I'm not carrying anything they can eat at the moment. Like, I'm not wearing anything. Because normally these guys can only... You know what? I have them. I might as well use them. Are you susceptible to these? Of course you're not. Nothing in this game is. You know what? I'm just not gonna bother with it right now. Look at that. What's in here? A green potion. Cool. I can regenerate that tiny bit of magic that I have. That'll actually be helpful when we get to Ganon. But what am I gonna do in the meantime? Here. Have a bomb. This is weird. I've never had this kind of issue with these guys before. But I mean, it's really not that debilitating. Because I know that there's something hidden in one of these. There you are. And another key. That should be all the keys I need for this. Ah, yes, and if you kill them all, there's another chest. So what I do need are the golden gauntlets still, so if you can spare those, I would appreciate it. Alright, a whole bunch of keys. Alright, I've sunk a bunch of time into the sub-dungeon. I've sunk a lot of effort into all of this. And now it's time. Oh, even that, and that's too far for even the long shot. I've sunk a bunch of time into this dungeon already. Is the reward going to be worth it? I don't believe there are any other rooms I've missed. Yeah, it's odd. I was expecting this place to be the place that took me down to half hearts, or down to low health. But alas, we still don't know. Who knows? Maybe as a final episode treat, I'll deliberately let myself get knocked down low enough for you guys to hear. How would you guys like that? Can't wait to find out that it's like some little chime or something that's insignificant. Or for it to be chickens, or Zelda gasping, or Moeep. We'll have to see. But, I mean, a whole bunch of options. This was a lot more frustrating than I intended it to be. I do believe this is the last dungeon in the area. What is it? Or the last item in the area. Spent a bunch of time into this session already. Is the reward going to be worth it? Yeah. So in a desperate gamble to make sure the final item in this stupid area wasn't a blue rupee, I checked my checklist. Because I found one. It's a great checklist, and I'm actually going to start using that retroactively now. And, it came to my attention. There was a chest in that room with all the likes that I forgot to open. I just passed it up. I just passed it up. There's gotta be something in that. I have the hammer, yes, but the hammer isn't enough to lessen the blow that I just suffered. I have to know what's in there. So this is why you always want to set up Pierre when you do this, because you can just use him to get to the upper level again. Save yourself some time. Keep on going. It'll be great. Oh. That was such a slap in the face. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Box number 4. What is it? Oh, that is helpful. That is something very helpful. Oh, good. That's gonna make dealing with Ganondorf at the end so much easier. Okay. I know we were going to end very abruptly before, but you know what? This is a much better ending. Thank you so very much for watching. This has been The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomized. In the next episode, Fire, Water. Probably going to do Water, because to hell with the standard order. So I'm thinking I'm going to go do the Water Temple. I'll see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, click the bell, send your friends. Bye!